bringing the people behind our food to life.
My life is a lot different now. Talking about agents and cameras and TV and book deals and stuff is what my life has become. I was a Chicago truck driver. That's why I had a silly goatee and a flat top. It just was the look I had. It was to your advantage as a truck driver in the city. If you look a little nutty, you're a lot less apt to be harassed by anybody. There's a lot of bad guys in Chicago. I got started in barbecue in 1982. There was a Mike Royko Rib Fest. Mike Royko, the columnist from Chicago, challenged his neighbor to a rib cooking contest. And it was just a stunt to create this event. A friend of mine signed up and he said, let's just go down there and party. And I said, well, if we're going to go, I might as well cook some ribs. And in 1991, they had a real KCBS cook-off in the Chicago area. And I went to that, and I was hooked right after that. It was just a lot of fun. My trucking business came to an end in 2000, just kind of ran its course and was over, and I lived in Chicago and didn't have any commitments. So I decided I'd move to Florida and just be in the barbecue business. I'm sort of resurrected it with a new career as I don't know what I am. A barbecue man is normally what my answer is to what I do for a living, but most people don't quite understand what that is. Frankly, I had to make it up as I went along, and I guess I consider myself a demo chef, a PR guy. I make a living promoting people's products and writing. I'm also a cookbook author. I guess barbecue man sucks it all in. There's nothing I don't like about it. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it gets to be a long stretch. I'll stay on the road for 4 months at a time without going home. But you have to understand, my home is not like most people. My refrigerator's unplugged right now. There's nothing in there. So if I go home for a couple of days, it's just not very enjoyable. And when I get home from a long run, it's just, I have to decompress for a couple of days. It's just so different to just stop after doing this. Because I drive about 35,000 miles and I probably fly 50,000 within an 8-month span. And then I'm off the rest of the time. So people ask me what I do for vacation. I go home. I go home and I stay in the house. That's my vacation. Cool. Today I'm in Aloha, Oregon, getting ready to do a cooking class at the Thriftway store. I always call myself a parking lot chef, and it certainly fits today. This is what I'm doing.
You can move down this way if you want.
See, here's the thing. We're not going to ever have room for 25 easy-ups.
No.
We really kind of need to share. So the closer in I can get you guys, the happier I'll be. Let's see where we can get you in. Okay, do we have any idea how many more people are coming?
With cookers, not very many more, I don't think.
Yep, works for me. Yeah, you guys want to slide over, that'd be great. Okay, shopping time. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about cutting these down to St. Louis cut ribs. I like to just get a great big slab like this. I want them to have bone and meat, and that's it. You want to be right down to the bone. You want to eliminate any corners because we're going to wrap these in foil later and we don't want the foil to get tore up. Okay, go ahead and get yourself some slab of ribs, cut them, and just wrap them up in one of them garbage bags again if you can, and we will deal with these tomorrow. And then fire up your cooker. Basically, we want to cook about 235, 240. See, the bone's way down here. When I decided I wanted to start doing cooking classes and I saw there was an opportunity with the growth of barbecue to maybe make a living doing this, I just decided I had to do it. It was just necessary. So I stand up in front of people and I act like I normally act. I talk like I would talk to someone sitting at a bar with me. And I've been lucky enough that people like it. So I've tried real hard to not change the way I speak and act and what I talk about. I just kind of tell the same old stories and people like them.
And it came off that way. I mean, it was fun to read.
Well, I mean, it wasn't, I didn't do all that stuff so that I could write a book about it later. You know what I mean? It was just, I was just going along and living my life. And like I said,
to a point where you've done so much of it, you can fill a book.
Well, I didn't, it seemed kind of ridiculous to me, but what I was told is I'm an expert on the subject. I never thought about it, I guess, but I guess I am, you know. Seemed kind of ridiculous to me to be an expert on bullshit, but you know, whatever. There is no quitting time for me now. I work 24 hours a day. I don't. It's not even a job. I live this thing.